The title of this video is The 3 Ways We Learn Relationship. What I find in doing what I do is that it seems we didn't learn the building blocks or learn the foundation of how do we learn about relationship and how do we learn about dating. Honest admission, it appears that a lot of the generations before us kind of dropped the ball, so to speak, in being able to teach us and show us how to be in relationship and how to date. We all know that the parents are your first teachers. So they're the ones that are really strapped with the responsibility of being able to be the first teachers when it comes to relationship and also when it comes to dating as well. But we also understand that our parents were really concentrated on making sure that we got a good education, we got a good job, and we learned how to have a good career and be successful to be able to take care of ourselves. So at this time, I want to basically give the 3 main ways that we learn relationship. The first way that we learn relationship is by being taught. Just like we learn anything, someone is going to teach you, someone is going to coach you or instruct you in understanding what it is that you need to understand. Any instruction or any wise instruction is best, especially for someone that we truly love and trust. We have to understand that everything that our parents are going to give us as far as teaching us about love and relationship is not things that we can just throw away. There's some really good foundational principles in that information that we need to make sure that we build upon, and that's very important. With teaching being the first way of learning, we also must understand not to be taught in an improper way or by people that's not teaching us information that will be beneficial to us. The second way you learn relationship is through observation. We see relationship, we see love, we see marriage, we see dating, and so we learn by observing what we're seeing around us or what we choose to see. We have to understand also that media is another powerful way to see or observe love and relationship and marriage and dating. Looking at bad examples of what love, relationship, marriage, and dating is in the media or through social media also penetrates our mind and penetrates our spirit. That's why we must always be on guard to make sure that we are feeding ourselves with the positive and correct ways of doing marriage and love and relationship and dating. What are you going to see when your mind and your spirit is filled with a lot of negative reinforcement? You're going to run into a lot of negative dating and relationship situations. The third thing is the one that we have the most knowledge of, and it's the way that for most people they learn relationship, and that's through our experience. For most of us, we learn by the things that we go through, the relationships we go through, the ups, the downs, the good and the bad. With that, it leaves us in a situation where we have to decipher for ourselves what is it we need to take from a relationship and what do we need to leave behind. The problem with experience is when we have bad experiences, sometimes it's hard to turn that around and have good experiences. So typically it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of understanding for us to really turn it around and make the bad experiences something of good for us. It has been said that experience is your best teacher, but we have to let experience teach us. We have to take the time to learn from experience. We have to take the time to figure out what experience is trying to show us. That's when we can really take the best from our experience.